Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Mark Patnode over at Backhand Pinball, and we are going to be live for NEPL Finals. The first round of A Division has already started, unfortunately, but we are going to probably jump on Game 2 or maybe when B starts here. I was just troubleshooting some stream issues, but it looks like we're all set now. Yeah, I'm not sure what time it opens though. The front desk will know for sure. Hell yeah. So, let's see what game I can try to jump on for you guys, and we'll get some commentary on it. Hey, oh, the big boy. Hey, man, where are you going? I am good now. Having an issue with the camera. Damn, that rig. Oh, that's pretty. I did not know that I was just fucking around with my 3 little cameras. That's how I saw this. God, beautiful. Beautiful. Conferences, cable management. Underappreciated. Oh, absolutely, yeah. So how's the streaming gonna work today? I see this thing is mobile too. Yeah, we're gonna follow around as many people as we can. All right. And try to piss off the least amount of people as well. We should try to piss off the most amount of people. That's way better. Matches. Live/JY. I'm just getting the match play link for you guys, and I will put it in chat in a second for you. Oh, okay. J9Y55. Oh, matches. I see that T2 has been recapitated. Yeah. And what's the difference in this? Just really managed to get the plastic right. So I'm going to bring up the, here's the room brief for you guys. Here's our starting bracket for A Division. Here are the first 2 groups. And I will get that updated in commands if I can. Alright, get to dashboard and change our... Williams did not, like, there was a... Yeah. The 90s Williams games, whoever was designing them did not have taking them apart in mind.
And the funny thing is if you watch the old promo, Steve Ritchie goes, there's an unprecedented amount of access for operators in the machine.
Yeah, like, operators. So it looks like commands should be good now. Exclamation point bracket is going to bring up a wonderful thing for you guys so you can see where we're at.
Wait, does that mean I can play whenever I want? Yeah, what does it mean when it's off versus when it's on right now?
What, pinball?
Yeah.
You can't play.
But it means it's being used for tournaments and stuff?
Yeah, and I know that you're
The
not.
ones that are on, you can play whatever the hell you want all day?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think you're allowed to play at all unless you're in tournament.
What happens when I get knocked out and I want to play pinball for fun?
You have to go to Coast City.
God damn it.
Yep. All right, so let me see if I can jump on a game here. It looks like Group 1 is still on Deadpool. As soon as we get them to switch to maybe Earthshaker, we will hop on that and watch that game with Joe, Dave, Daniel, and Anthony. We'll just wait kind of to see once they're finished, and we'll hop on that. Thanks, guys. Give me 1 second. I love all that. I'll get to how it's just picking up. You guys, I don't want to make you guys stop talking.
Right now?
Yeah. I'm just trying to find. I think they're.
Excuse me? Everybody move!
All right, guys, so it's just looking like we are waiting on the group to finish Deadpool, Ball 3, and then we'll switch over to some quality Earthshaker play. The stream title should be updated. Exclamation point bracket in chat should work just fine. Let me bring up chat to see if anyone's hanging. If you are, what's going on, guys? 5 viewers. Shout out to you guys for hanging out so far.
Oh, that's. Are you putting it on?
Yeah, this dude was just playing. Yeah. And I'm just getting a couple, what's up? Oh, dude, how's it going?
Not bad. Yo, you'll never guess who our latest follower on Instagram is.
Who is it?
Martins.
Yo, I'm proud.
Martins, baby.
I'm proud of that one, actually. That's a grind.
Just had a huge comeback when that happens.
Hold on, I gotta.
Don't be an A if you don't want to get streamed. That's all I'm saying right now. All right, it looks like we are going to Earthshaker. Give me 1 second to get us on, and we are all set. All right, let's see some Earthshaker play. I will get scores updated in the bottom corner in 1 second. Hell yeah. Let's see what we got here. From coding overload. Yeah, can I just get your score? All right. Right? That's the new one, baby.
You have that made?
Yep. Let's see. We got Joe Lemire, David Aceto. And Anthony Zicki. And currently for scores, let's see. Let's see, 1-2. They just finished a Deadpool game, so you can see their scores there on the corner. You get a score for each person you beat. As you can see there, Dave, unfortunately, with a unlucky bounce there. We have Daniel stepping up. One of the chefs at Arcadia. Great player. And most of this game, at least in my opinion, is going to be going up that center ramp. That's definitely difficult. Center ramp being right here. And if you shoot that enough, it's going to start the multi-ball on top of just kind of advancing some stuff for you. Other things you can do in this game up in this area is like a weird kind of piece that the ball rolls over that you can get some points on. I personally haven't played this in quite a long time, as it was out of Arcadia. But let's see what he's trying to do here. Good save so far. Oh, that was a big one. Again, Dan's pretty consistent at Arcadia. He plays, every single night. I have heard that that center ramp is very difficult to get up because the left flipper is very weak. But there we go. 3 tries, he gets it up. See right there, he just couldn't get on the fly. Most of the time, you can rotate that ramp over and over again, and he is just battling right now. See if he can't. Oh, he gets that mini flipper. So there is a another flipper in this area right here that shoots this direction to a couple shots, which can either hit your lock shot over there, or you can see the scoop right here, or right here is going to actually get you a lock shot. So looks like he has a pretty solid ball, a little under 800,000, and we have Anthony stepping up, player coming out of Massachusetts, plays a lot of Flat Top Johnnies, so he took 1 point, came in 3rd place on Deadpool previously to this. All right, scores are updated. See if he can't get something going here between that center ramp or, again, advancing zones, which is, a good part of this game in order to get some points. A nice backhand on that center ramp. Didn't really think that was possible. And you see that jackpot value is increasing the longer that they are playing. Yeah, so by shooting the flashing zones, that's how he's going to earn his great save there, great nudge. That's how he's going to earn his light locks. Obviously, like I mentioned before, if you just focus that center ramp, if you can get up to 99 miles, it's going to be 200K per hit, but it's just very difficult to get up that ramp right now. Great nudges from Anthony right there to save that. And, you know, he's kind of giving it some, so, and just power in lane. I don't know if he, with a misflip, but, you know, keeping it, right under 800,000, so very close game between these three, and next player is going to be David Aceto stepping up, I believe, or it's going to be Joe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be Joe Lemire, actually, so. So,
what's the objective here? Is to shoot the giant white circle?
Yeah, the giant white circle. Yep, that's the lock shot, so.
You've highlighted it very well. That's it's nice to see him picking that off on the very first shot.
Yeah, that was a great shot.
That's important.
Oh, and he's finding that center ramp, which a lot of people have kind of struggled to. I've noticed that.
Oh, wow.
That flipper's a little weak on the left side. So.
One miss, one bounce, one drain. Definitely happens sometimes. I don't know if there was very much he could really do about that, especially coming up to the machine fresh and not knowing whether that bounce would cause a drain.
Exactly. So we have David probably coming back up in a moment.
Okay.
Mark, do you stream this on Facebook?
No, it's on Twitch TV.
Do you have a link on your Facebook?
I haven't posted anywhere yet, no. I will now. Sorry. I'm so...
Jess just wondering how to watch it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. David Aceto, player one here, won the first game on Deadpool with over 100 million. And we've also got Daniel Leandre, Anthony Radzicki, and Joe Lemire in this group. We rotate through 4 games with 10-6-4-2 scoring, and the best 2 out of 4 players advance. Sometimes that means a tie-breaking game, a 5th game. We'll see if that happens. Here's Dave. Oh, that was very nice. Oh, wow. Nice. He played that perfectly and was treated nastily for it. Looks like we're setting ourselves up for a nasty game of Earthshaker here.
I will get the playfield focused as soon as I get his chance over there with the players. My apologies. I think it's focusing on that beautiful light. So 2 light locks here. Are you shooting the zone shots?
Yeah, so throughout this game, you shoot an increasing number of zone shots. And one thing to know is that side ramp spots whatever the next zone is automatically. So will that scoop, and so will the captive ball. So frequently you look at a zone you're not really interested in shooting, like the number 1 zone.
Yep.
And the skill shot also spots a zone.
Okay.
So he's already got 2 out of the 5 zones completed. 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5.
Very nice.
And
then right into...
so if he can make this is the 2-ball quick multi-ball here that what started with the random award. Side ramp is $1 million. Perfect.
Beautiful
right off
shot.
the bat. Beautiful play here by Daniel Leandre. And yeah, once you make the so this actually is now the full multi-ball.
Okay.
When you cash out the $1 million. Oh no!
Darn.
When you cash out the $1 million.
No, just metal.
No.
And you know, you can see the playfield shaking a little bit. Earthshaker does have a motor inside of it, so we're kind of dealing with that.
It's like it shakes the earth, perhaps.
Yeah, exactly. So great ball from Daniel. He immediately picked up that $1 million off of that quick multi-ball, which is definitely slingshot him into the lead.
Right, and he generally in this game, because the multi-ball progress also gives your bonus X, you're not going to beat somebody without doing that same thing.
Oh, okay.
The only other way to score significant points is to shoot the center ramp repeatedly, and as you said before, we're not really seeing players
Yeah, the flipper
get a hold of that ramp in a way that is consistently hittable. That was great.
Yeah, that was a great save.
No warnings
Recover-
even.
and recovers from it, which is good. And yeah, I know that if you get like to 99 miles via the center ramp, it'll hit for like 200K a shot. But I mean,
Right.
that would be if the flipper was working, very nicely. So
Yeah, and it's still worth significant points, just even without that. It goes 50, 60, 70, up to 100 a ramp per ball. So the way these scores are, it's not unreasonable for somebody to go after that ramp, but you're doing it at the expense of progress on the other goals.
And this is-
I think that going for the spot targets and going for the multi-ball is where to go.
this ramp right here is the one we're talking about, right up the center.
Yeah, the center ramp. And when you do get to multi-ball, you have to make both ramps in order. Make the center ramp first and then the side ramp.
Okay. So that's going to be a little more difficult for
So
players.
you at least
today.
need to know roughly where that center. Oh, it trickles into the lock
Yep.
for Joe here. Oh man, this
See my playfield moving. That is too funny.
Joe's struggling a little bit with the left ramp, the side ramp now after making it right off the bat. And yeah, you can definitely see the effect of the left flipper.
Yeah, it's
Actually makes me wonder if this game will be in the tournament for much longer.
exactly. But a
Because,
couple more, an hour or two of this, I don't think it's going to make it very far at all. So,
Yep, there we
There it
go.
is. Good
That's
shot.
25,000. And then normally the flip that Joe took there would hit that ramp again for 50K and continue to roll around. Instead, it's soft, and yeah, he's unhappy with that. But you kind of got to play the game the way it's being given to you. That means, in this case, that means more shots towards the scoop, more shots towards the captive ball.
And it is a public location here, so we had a tournament yesterday, and there were a lot of people here throughout the night as well, just playing pinball for fun. So these are playing maybe even different from yesterday. So some frustrations might come in from knowing a feed from yesterday's tournament and it just being completely opposite today. Great save there.
Wow,
by
what a
David.
save by David. 100K. And that's not a tournament mode 100K, that's just 100,000 right off the center.
Yeah.
And that would have normally been saved, but the center post is rubber's been removed. As Stadium found out last ball. And that will be a last place score for Dave after first place on the previous game. So he'll have 12 points through 2 games. Still in contention to advance to the next round.
Sort of left top on the flipper, on the left flipper.
I don't know, but it's a very weak flipper.
All of it.
No, just the left flipper.
Oh, to get the ramp?
Oh yeah, it's a struggle to get up the center one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So using it to shoot the center ramp reliably, it didn't.
So you see there, he barely made it up that center ramp, and that was on the fly as well. So
It's pretty common anymore once you've locked the ball that it's not as
I wouldn't
unlikely as you think.
necessarily be comfortable shooting that on the fly. You hit some of the 2 posts on the side, that's coming right back down. So good slap there, keeping it in.
And nobody's gonna get that the other way today.
See if he can't recover from that.
Okay, so he's after you make one multi-ball, you have to clear off the spot targets in color order. So only the blue spot targets are lit right now, and there's the last one now. The yellow spots will work. Well, he might have hit the number 4 spot there, but must have been just off. Oh, it's the 6, not the 4. Now the reds are lit. This will be it. Lock is lit.
Nice, beautiful work here. See if he can't come out of the pop and get this lock.
Hey,
Oh. Hey,
well, no, that's not it.
got him 100K for That's not the worst.
But that would have started this shot to start the second multi-ball.
Oh,
Almost. Good and little nice bounce there. Nice choice on the flipper. That combo, if you ever make that combo, is
Through the
spectacular.
spinner and then
through
back.
the spinner, back to the side flipper, over into the ramp.
Oh,
that's super satisfying.
do you get anything from it other than great feelings?
Other than the knowledge that you're a badass.
Yeah, exactly.
No, not really, but
That's worth it then.
it should be worth like an extra $500,000.
The
Oh!
post actually worked. for
Would have had
once.
it.
Still a good ball by Dan. He's definitely
Yeah, that's a significant lead at just under $4 million, and It doesn't seem like a great score in an Earthshaker for competition play, but this is a very hard Earthshaker with the current state of the flippers and the knowledge that these players are stepping up without any advanced practice on where shots are. So particularly because the flippers are a little weak, you see everybody missing shots too late.
Yeah.
And they're missing the ramp shots, both of them having the ball fall below the side ramp or to the right of the center ramp. Like right here, that was a good one. That was closer. But if you're not sure where a ramp is, then all of a sudden you got to guess. And you're like, oh, how much? If I'm early, how much early am I? And every time you miss, you set yourself up for that.
Yeah.
So Anthony could come in second in this game.
Yeah,
We could actually have a complete reversal of game one, which would put the group totals at 12, 12, 10, 10, effectively a tie going into game three. And this group will then play Who Done It and Star Wars as the final game of the round.
Wow. Okay.
That's a nasty way to go for somebody.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know I'm not excited about any of that noise. Yeah, there's Joe trying to figure out where that side ramp is, missing way too high that time. And it's just not something that happens normally.
He's trying to hit that center ramp again, but he's going to try to find it on that
The other thing
weird
Joe is
flipper.
doing is he's playing a strategy that it would be fine in a regular Earthshaker, but it's not really fine here, which is to continue shooting for that center ramp.
Yep.
He should be shooting for the scoop on the right now,
Just
for the random award.
Yep, metal spot.
And that's 25,000 points, but really it's kind of a who cares.
Yeah, and when you hit that ramp halfway, you're setting yourself up for, like we saw with Anthony, a very dangerous situation between the slings.
Or if he puts it in the scoop one time, he's almost guaranteed to pass player 3. He could be just doing this to chase down Anthony.
Yeah.
And this is not a reasonable way, not a bad way of chopping wood. That'll probably put him over for second here.
And I guess, if he...
On the bonus, definitely.
Whereas we see it's harder to shoot that shot. If he does find it and feels comfortable with this post pass into center, do it all day if you want to, right? So
I don't like it here. Now that he's passed for second, I think even more so he should be going for the multi-ball.
Just like you said, to try to chase that bump. Yeah.
You want to catch Daniel, you got almost 3 million to go. He's very unlikely to pull that off with post transfers and ramps. But
hey, we'll see.
This is the typical way. Oh, there's a difference. There's a change. Joe is going for the side ramp there. You're going through the number 5 hole. And you're going for the saucer.
Okay.
Maybe he's hearing us.
Oh, good patience there to stop that.
Lock is effectively lit at this point because the lock will give him one more target. He knows it. That's the start of multi-ball.
Very nice.
So center ramp, side ramp.
Oh, and yeah.
On a center ramp, side ramp combo, Joe will win this game.
There's one setup.
And there's oh wow.
See if we can't get control here. Oh.
All right, there is a restart. The restart is on the scoop.
Oh, sets it up on the right side.
Yeah, but this is a hard scoop to get if you're not real comfortable with it. And he only has 7 seconds to do it. 7 fake seconds. Oh, when it tilts.
And that is unfortunate.
That'll be the win for Daniel Latondra. He goes to 12. Joe takes second, so he will also stay at 12. Anthony third for 8 points total, and David Cito, he takes last on this game, but he'll have 12 as well. So it's 12, 12, 12, 8 going into game 3 for this group, and that basically means it's anybody's. If Anthony wins the next game, he'll be tied for first, and everyone else is already tied for first.
Yep.
Next group will be me and all these guys.
Awesome. Are you guys playing Earthshaker?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
We got Augie, Augustus Eustace. We got Kenny Weiner. We got myself.
Yep, that's you. Cool. Let me...
And I'll be right back.
Cool. That sounds great. I will switch over to this room view, ladies and gentlemen, and let me just lock the wheels on my rig so the next... All right, it looks like we have, we're going to stay on Earthshaker for another game, just so we can check out Bowen, Augie, Kenny Weiner, and another players group. The group that we were following with Joe, David, Anthony, and Daniel, they are going to Whodunit, which is just across the bar, and not entirely sure if my rig is going to make it over there, so we're going to stick here on Whodunit, watch a little bit more. And let's switch over to gameplay, and I will update these names as soon as I get the score sheet, actually. Thank you. All right, so we have leading off, we have Augustus. Player 2, maybe it's going to be Howie. And then we have Bowen as well, Karen's in this group, and Kenny Weiner.
Crazy ass rig, man.
Right? So we have updated players. I'll get that order organized once I know, obviously, where they are playing. I know Augustus is currently, you can see him with his Crap League shirt on. And, you know, let's see how these players are going to fare on this game. As we saw the last ones, you know, are definitely, that center ramp's going to be difficult. Trying to get those zones. Yo, S. Daniels from VT, thank you for the cheer. I appreciate the 100 bits, man. That is awesome. Shout out. So yeah, here we, you know, whether he's trying to go up that center ramp. Yo, Animal Myth, thank you for the follow. So one of the options here, like we spoke with Bowen earlier, is going to be going for that center ramp. However, you know, that left flipper is weak. So, you know, players are potentially going to try to get for multi-ball. Another thing that he touched on, snap drain, unfortunately, for Augie. Let's see. Player 2 is going to be Kenny. See what his strategy is going to be here. You know, and Bowen was commentating, but most people were watching the stream, so they kind of have an idea that that center ramp isn't going to be the safest route for them. So let's see if they, oh, and that's unfortunate. Just a little late on the flip, and like we mentioned before, that center post does not have a rubber, so it's going to be difficult for players to get that additional save from it. Scores are updated for this group where they're currently sitting. You know, Bowen with an 18, Augie with, or Kenny with that 12, Augie with a 10, and Howie Edelson with an 8. Their first game was Matahari. Bowen taking that game, and their second game was Roadshow. Kenny Weiner taking that game. So they're onto their third game, Earthshaker. Fourth game being Full Throttle. And here we have Bowen Cairns stepping up to the plate. So let's see what his strategy here is. You know, we mentioned that, you know, this center ramp is quite difficult to get up to because of that left flipper. So let's see if he decides to go the route of shooting the scoop and trying to get some zone spots to get this multi-ball going. Oh, and that's unfortunate. Comes back down halfway on that side ramp. Hits the top of the slingshot, and you know you really got to be on top of that bump, or else it's going to snap out. So, you know, and with Howie stepping up, I don't know much about Howie. Not actually sure where he plays out of, but he's qualified for A, and you know he's in this group, so he definitely did well this season. Great save there. that was out, in my opinion. So that was a very beautiful save by Howie. See if he can't hit the side ramp. Beautiful shot. And, you know, we do have this giant overhead light blocking the way for us. But, you know, you can see off of this side flipper, you can go up this ramp here. And that's going to be a lock shot once it's lit. You can also get some great points off of it. Not entirely sure if it spots a zone target, though. And another good save by Howie. Gets that rollover. You know, he's playing a little bit on the fly right now, but it's working for him. And there you go. You see that. That time it goes through the in lane, and, you know, he gets to keep his ball. But for Bowen, it snapped off of the slingshot and drained him. So see if he can get the side ramp again. Great. Yeah, he's feeling very confident now, which is awesome. And I believe that spots a zone for him every time he hits it. So it looks like he needs one more zone. And then he'll have lock ready. And, you know, he happens to be hitting that center ramp, so he's trying to work it, but another in lane and halfway up that ramp, as you can see. Man, he loving the flow right now. Oh, just that one zone that's eluding him up there. All right, hits into the scoop, gets the side ramp again, gets that first lock. I mean, very nice ball so far for him, playing on the fly very quickly, so maybe that's how he's comfortable. Always fun to watch it. See on that side ramp, that lock is lit again for ball 2. And he's been hitting that lock very. So here we go. That's going to feed into that. Oh, and that's the first time he misses that side ramp and hits the orbit there. So, oh, he gets another chance at it. And there it is. Beautiful shot up that ramp to get 2 balls locked and start an earthquake on the stream. Love it. Great on-ramp hit for 100,000. And now you see that he's in multi-ball. As Bowen mentioned earlier, you have to hit both of the ramps for jackpots. So secretly, I'm just hoping people drain out in multi-ball so the shaking stops, you know? Unfortunately, terrible drain for him. Very quick multi-ball there. Both balls just jetting out. So with that being said, we have Augustus stepping back up once we find him, and that's going to be player 1. Right now playing a little bit behind, but that's okay. So we have Augie stepping back up. He has locks lit on that side ramp and the scoop. And let's see what strat he's going to work here. I know the players have been talking about it, so, you know, I doubt. Oh, that was close. So everyone knows that flipper's weak. I've been hearing them talk. They're definitely nice enough to share the meta of these games, so that's always nice to hear. And this is A finals. This is the number 2 group in the New England Pinball League. This is season 20 finals, as you can see on the right side of your screen. And we are at Arcadia National Bar in Portland, Maine. This is the first time we've held finals here, so we are very excited about it. My home field before I moved to Boston. Great ramp shot, 2 balls locked, and we're going to start an earthquake, unfortunately. Right as he plunges this. And so here he's going to be going for that side ramp instantly, if he can hit it, and then the center ramp. You know, one ball's already out. See if he can't get control. Nice. Oh, and then, yeah, the play field is wiggling him, so I apologize for that. Shaker motors, man, nothing you can do. So trying to get up that, he got up 1 ramp. gets that side shot, and now you can see that the jackpot is flashing on this side ramp right here. So he is going to be trying to get it to this flipper. There's the scoop shot. Now he's going to be trying to shoot right up that jackpot shot. And there you have it. Beautiful jackpot. And that jackpot value is built all the way up to maximum because, you know, players haven't cashed it out. So there's a 2.5 million jackpot, and that is a lot of money in this game right now. Another great save by Augie. So in order to relight this jackpot, I believe he needs to shoot this center ramp one more time, which will then relight that side ramp that he originally hit right here. So gets control, very nice. He's just trying to get a post transfer. He needs to get on the other side if he's going to hit that center ramp. He's going to prop this ball up and try to rip that ramp. Beautiful shot. And an unfortunate drain, however, he gets control of that ball and he is down to one ball play. Oh my God, that was close. All right, feeds it into that, back into that upper flipper. Great little tap pass there to get it over. Slows the game down, good control. Augie plays out of Massachusetts and New Hampshire. Very consistent and good player this season. As you can see there, picks up a very beautiful jackpot. And when you do get that jackpot on these Williams games where it builds, it does reset. So now you see it was at 500,000. It just went back up to 1 million for Kenny. So if he, starts the multi-ball right now, that jackpot's only going to be worth 1 million points for him rather than the 2.5 that it was for Augie. It's about random stupid luck. Yeah, absolutely. I feel like there's a lot of that in this game, especially with how the flipper's working. Just hitting that center shot has been a task. So, the earthquake moves our playfield camera everywhere. Sorry. It also unfocuses the camera. Shaker motors are terrible. I'm going to say it. So we got one ball locked here. Gets it back to the upper flipper. Having a little trouble with it. Good save there. That ball wanted to drain down the center, so good on Kenny. Plays out of Massachusetts as well. Just won the Friday night tournament over at... The jackpot moves around regardless of whether it's collected. Someone can step up to a low one. Oh, okay. Thank you very much, Steve. I was not sure if it built similar like Transporter, where over the course of games the jackpot value just keeps increasing and no one really knows why. Always silly when you get a jackpot for 2.5 or you watch someone get 2.5 and then you walk up and that jackpot's only 1.2. So here we have Bowen Karen stepping back up to Earthshaker. He was commentating with me, so he knows about that center ramp. Yeah, I think it should, but then again, Williams was just, let's roll some dice, and then whatever the numbers land on, that's what we're going to pick, and that's how the jackpot's going to work. Good nudges there. Oh, takes his time, hits the shats. Okay, so players can advance it throughout. I mean, it did go up 0.25 million since Bowen stepped up, so I assume Kenny hit those drop targets, so that's good to know. Did you see Bowen trapping up here, taking his time? Yeah, it does pinball. That was my fault previously to my comment. Yeah, so... That could... Glory Swole, what's going on, man? Okay, so it does advance due to an unfortunate drain there, right out that side lane again for Bowen. That's 2 in a row out that out lane. So 2 balls for him, and just, he's struggling a little bit to find the lock shots and even maybe that center ramp, just some points. So we have Howie stepping back up. And that is a... quick ball for Howie, unfortunately. There's no ball saves on this. And no rubber on that center post, so it's hard to nudge it back up. Oh yeah, that pinball narcissist, that poach cast. I think I've seen one person have the opportunity to save it, but most of the time that ball's just hitting that center post and sliding right off. So Nice, Glorious. Well, nice to see you. I'm glad you're having a good Sunday. If you are, relaxing. We're over at Arcadia National Bar, having fun at NEPL Finals Season 20. Great drop catch there. Augie with a commanding lead. Luckily for him, he had 3 players step up and advance that jackpot value for him. However, now that he's already played that jackpot, or that multi-ball once, now he's required to, I believe, advance the drop targets in order to light those locks again, not just collect the zones. So let's see what his strategy is going to be here. It looks like he's shooting at those drop targets right in this area where you can see there's a flashing bank. The drop targets are right under this piece right here. So he's trying to shoot up that alleyway and knock those down. Great shot all the way around, and he did knock them. So he got into zone 1, fed right into that upper flipper, and then he shot right, oh, Jesus, my bad, right up this shot right here. So that was a beautiful ball 1 lock by Augie. Again, playing. Oh, and that's unfortunate. Right, commentary curse. I was going to say he's playing very nice up until that bump right there. So, again, still a very great ball from Augie. I mean, ball 2 was where it was at, but almost, over 7 million. So that's going to be difficult to chase. And, if any player is going to want to touch 7 million right now and try to take him, they're definitely going to need to start multi-ball and hit a jackpot. So let's see Kenny walking up for ball 3. He's got 2 million lit on that jackpot value and can increase it to 2.5 if he knocks those down. Obviously getting into jack or multi-ball is going to be a little bit more important for him. Oh God, yeah, and I dragged the play field, I'm sorry. You can see it's popping in here. We are closed to the public for a good 6 or 7 hours. Hopefully we can advance through the bracket pretty solid. If you're interested in seeing any of the bracket for A finals, exclamation point bracket will show you that wonderful thing and what the groups are that we may not be following along with. Good control here, dead pass into the pickup, taking his time. See if he post passes here, or he's going to go for that scoop shot to try to feed into that upper flipper. Oh, that snap in lane into the scoop. Unfortunately misses that shot and right out the out lane. And this game has been doing that. It's just been eating balls out the out lane. It's definitely hard too having that weak left flipper because it's been hard to shoot up that center ramp and slow the game down without it. So we have player 3, Bowen, coming back up after 2 difficult balls. So this is going to be a big ball 3 for him. So here we have Bowen stepping up, immediately gets that plunge into that lock, which is a very good shot for him. And there we have the playfield going all around. Oh, yep. Yeah, that reset, didn't it? I wonder why. So that went from 2 million for Kenny to a reset jackpot value for Bowen. Is that because, no one started the multi-ball or collected it and maxed out? Or is that because this is how far he was in the game. If you guys know that in chat, either Pinball Narcissist or Steve Daniels, let me know, because I do not know why that reset. That's interesting. So great shot here. He's going to be going up that side target, and he hits it. As you can see, he is playing a little air guitar, and he is very pleased about that shot. He's getting into multi-ball here. Unfortunately, so it can just, bump back over. Okay, I didn't realize that it can roll back over. So the unfortunate part about it rolling back over Yeah, exactly, Pinball Narcissist. So it rolled back over for him, and he did not focus the bank to increase it. So unfortunately for him, shooting this center ramp here, which he just hit, lights Jackpot. Now Jackpot is going to be on this flipper right here, going up that shot. If he can get it, it's only going to be worth 500,000 points. There he gets it. So unfortunately, it's not that 2.5 million that Augie got. So you know, a 500,000 plus a special. I do not know if specials are worth points in this. So, oh, great save there. That ball tried to drain the other one, and here we go. Good pass, good setup here. Let's see if he can't hit this captive ball here. You can see it's flashing. I believe that's what he's shooting at. Oh no, he's trying to get up the center ramp to relight Jackpot now. And, oh, tries to get it off that center post. As you saw, it did bounce slightly. However, there is no rubber on that post, so it literally just kind of gave a little bounce and rolled off. Traps up, and he's kind of just trying to figure out where he is right now for a score and what he needs to do to catch up. My DMD screen did just die. Give me 1 second. There you go. It's no longer dead. So ball's trapped up. There's a lot of people moving back and forth right here, so he might just be trying to wait for them to move out of the way. Great dead pass there. That could have been off the post. I couldn't really tell. Well, I don't think he was going for the on-the-fly pass there. Nice control here. Oh, and that's a big save into the captive ball again. And he's kind of playing on eggshells right here. He needs to get this trapped up and hit a shot to slow this game down. Beautiful. Okay, that's what he wanted. Gets into the scoop. Almost has that. Oh, that's cheeky. Okay, a little backhand. Misses that upper flipper shot again. Oh, wow. Okay. I did not realize that it was also one Jackpot. I assumed if you hit that center ramp again, you could go up that side. That just made kind of sense to me, but shout out to Williams. So here we go. You can see that lock flashing again, and he hits the inner orbit rather than that ramp, so he does not get the lock. Let's see what he goes here off of this left flipper shot. You can see my Earthshaker knowledge isn't immaculate, which I honestly don't mind because this game is not my favorite. Here we have him trapped. My camera's just slowly unfocusing while we wait. Great nudges there. You know, he's just trying to get control, and he's going to try to get into that scoop. 100K. Okay, so it's worth something, but the thing is about the center ramp on this machine, the left flipper right now is just like flying a half mast, so it is hard to hit that center ramp consistently. There we go. We get into the scoop. Oh my God, there we go, refocus. And he gets that lock. That's what he was looking for on that shot. You can see that he's pointing at those, the earthquake actually moving the stream. You can see he just pointed at these shots right here with the captive ball. I don't know if that's what he's going to be focusing on and if he's built it enough or what. Or if he's trying to get those two zones that are very difficult to see right here. Great trap up there. Yeah, I was going to say, Whirlwind did correct all these problems. Great zone shot there, goes back to that flipper, and I mean, if you can hit that shot, you know, slows the game down, gets you some points. Great trap there again. Good post pass. And he's going right back into that scoop, into that upper shot. Very beautiful. That's two balls locked. So here we have multi-ball going again, and the earthquake is just moving my screen everywhere. Love it. So again, his jackpot is only at 500,000. Oh my God. It's like the earthquake is real. Oh, there's that center shot. So as we mentioned before, now he's going to try to feed into this scoop. or the saucer to the orbit to go up this shot, up that ramp for the jackpot. So let's see if he can't get control here. He's been trapping it on that flipper pretty consistently. Oh, and that is unfortunate there. Goes back down to one ball play. He's got the restart on the scoop there, so not an easy shot, but he can restart in the next 8 seconds right here, the multi-ball. There are, there's a piece of metal here and a piece of metal here, so you really have to kind of, right there, yeah, go right up that very tight shot. He gets multi-ball restart, so again, he's still doing the same thing, trying to get that center ramp, and then he's trying to get this side ramp with that side flipper. Unfortunately for him, or it actually did go up to $1 million, so I mean, being at 4.5 right now, get him to 5.5. He's still going to have quite a bit of room to grind on Augie. Okay. Side ramp into the scoop. So he gets one ball trapped, but he get like that left flipper, like I said, it is weak, so it is hard to get up that center shot unless it's perfect. So here he rips that. So now he's going to try to get into zone 5 and hit that jackpot shot. Oh, and another unfortunate drain there out that left out lane for him. So he cannot restart again. So he is on the grind now if he wants that multi-ball back. However, he can build that jackpot up even higher if that's what he's planning on doing. So there's the scoop shot, which I believe spots one of your zones. Yep, there you go, zone completed. So that is advancing towards his multi-ball, and I believe, big save. I believe that's what he's going to focus on doing here, is just shooting for that scoop and advancing zones that way. Nice tap pass into a power sling, but gets that dead pass and gets control. So you can see zone 4 flashing, so he can graze that target, perfect, or get it into the scoop. So you see zone 6 now, right to the bottom of where that scoop is. Great control there on that right flipper. Post pass again. It's going right for that scoop. Because that 6 shot is actually the orbit, I believe, right above the ramp. So as long as he can hit this scoop every time, it's going to give him a zone complete, so that he doesn't actually, oh, nope. So he did get the 10,000 point reward, which is not what he wanted. Another post pass. Yep, right at that scoop. And he's going to keep repeating that just because it's a little safer than shooting at some of these shots, I believe. Quick multi-ball lit. So another fun one that he can get there rather than just advancing zones. And let's see if he can get into that that saucer and get that ball locked. Gets a nice little tap, shoots it on the fly, but misses. Yeah, and that's what he got. So he is happy, Steve. And there it is. 1 million's now lit, and the quick multi-ball's going. So let's see if he can rip this up that side ramp. It's hitting the orbit, so gets it back in that saucer, feeds to that shot. There is the shot that he was looking for. Again, that shot that goes from this flipper right up this way is going to be your jackpot every time. Unfortunately, we had a giant light where that ramp is, but great shot by Bowen to get another 1 million points, and there he has it, 7.1. That was quite the grind to make a comeback there, and he has 6x bonus, so he definitely had it before that probably, but heck yeah, that was a very impressive comeback by Bowen Cairns on Game 3 in the first round of NEPL Finals A Division at Arcadia National Bar. And so he's going to keep playing this, obviously, because he's player 3. So, player 4 is going to be trying to do the same exact thing. So he wants to get the largest lead possible here. And running that center ramp right now might not be the worst just for points. Oh, beautiful save there. Lets the metal post help him out and ends up getting it, but unfortunately immediately drains after that. Beer Gut 666, yeah, that was how you grind back some points there. That was an impressive feat on Earthshaker, starting out at a 500,000 jackpot. And so, you know, almost I would think here a strategy would be to, you know, focus those drop targets up there and build this jackpot all the way to 2.5 mil so that when the game advances to player 4, it goes back to 500,000. So it's a little bit of a less of a worry. Obviously, Bowen's just going to try and get another multi-ball here and cash in on that jackpot himself. So let's see if he has that luck here. Ball 1 is locked, and he gets 100,000 on that skill shot. Getting good patience here. Oh, and that is a great save. Again, that center post, just give him a little. Oh, and he relies on it for the third time, and unfortunately that third ball does not hit the center, and since there's no rubber on that metal post, it's going to slide off every time. We see an amazing ball by Bowen. Almost 10 million points on Earthshaker. A big comeback from being down. Yeah, so unfortunately we see here, you know, he relied on that center post and it drained him. He definitely was going for that multi-ball and he was planning on cashing in that jackpot value. But now we see, you know, he left it on the table. If Howie can, oh wow, that apparently you can backhand that shot. That's good to know. You know, if Howie can quick multi-ball's lit, there you go. So if he can pick up this million plus off this quick multi-ball, if he can get it in that flashing zone 5 lock saucer, he might be able to go back into a multi-ball and pick up another 2 million, and that would be a quick 3 million for him. Be right behind Augie. So let's see if he can't gain some control, excuse me. And there it is, and there's that shot, beautiful. So now we have quick multi-ball going, and he's going to try to rip it. Oh, yeah, there we go, the playfield camera, because of some wonderful, wonderful Earthshaker. He's going to be trying to go right up this shot here, and he missed it, unfortunately, there. So he misses the million-plus shot. He can feed it back in his zone 5 saucer and get it right back there. So he's trying to post-transfer here. That was just a beautiful on-the-fly shot to it. Misses slightly again, but recovers from it. So here he's just trying to gain control so that he can post-separate. Oh my God, on the fly, he even gets that million plus. So that was some luck there. It just trickles up to that upper flipper and gets it. And there you have that million plus shot. So now he is sitting at 3.8 with a 2 million jackpot on the table. It's just a matter of him getting into that multi-ball. Great cradle separation. Puts him in the same situation again, so he's trying to find that cradle separation, and he's going to be trying to feed into that saucer. Beautiful, beautiful backhand on the fly there into that shot. So a Quake trip for 250K, and you know that's what he's going to be grinding right now because, oh, my playfield froze. Give me 1 second. Right in the middle of something good too. Oh no. There we go. Okay. He's still going multi-ball now, so he's still in quick multi-ball. So that side ramp is still lit for 250K a shot, I believe. Oh, wow, that was quite the save there. Let's see if he can't regain control and get into that zone 7 or 5 saucer. So, oh, and he just advanced that jackpot twice actually during that quick multi-ball, which unfortunately takes the jackpot value from 2 million and resets it back to 1 million. So, in order to advance that jackpot value right here under this flashing red bank, there are a 3 bank target, I believe, and if you hit those shots, yeah, I'll come over to you guys.
They're on ball 2, player 3.
Okay. live score updates for the tourney. If you type !bracket into chat, a link will pop up with the A division bracket. That will show you. Groups, and unfortunately it's not going to live update the scores in between the rounds, but once they finish their 4 games it will update and you'll see who got eliminated and who's where. I definitely will try to give a report when I get a second. So here we have, again, Howie. Nice grind here. Advance the jackpot up 1 more value. So here he's looking to get up that side ramp. Oh, and then an unfortunate flipper flub after an amazing ball. And he was really grinding that, either, Augie come back to take second place or try to push Bowen out of it. So, we see Bowen pick up the lead, so he gets another 10 points. We have Augustus coming in right here, coming in second, so that's going to give him 8 points. Howie coming in third, giving him 4, and Kenny coming in last, giving him 2. So the updated scores are right there. Top 2 are going to advance in this tournament. Bottom 2 are going to be eliminated, and they have 1 game left on this score sheet, which is going to be Full Throttle by Highway Pinball, which we'll be raffling off later on today. So obviously Bowen with a commanding lead, and then it's going to be quite the shootout to find who comes in second place between the other 3 of them. I'm going to move the rig and we will get on a new game. We're either going to be going back to the previous top group or we'll be following around the second group. Let's find out next.
How you doing?
Eliminated.
Oh, shit.
Real close group. James took it. James and Dave took it out with 24. And then Nick was stepping on that time with 20.
Oh, damn.
Real close.
I got moved.
Need help with anything?
I mean, oh yeah, if you want to sit down and commentate some, once like the next group sits up, yeah. And also, if you come to... I just wanted to, yeah, hell yeah. I just gotta move this as well.